Welcome back to 23-Minute Reads with me, Mya D. This is kind of like my virtual book club because in these 5 minute or so videos, I share with you my takeaways from my current reading. Right now, that is Dancing in Blackness. As a part of my 23 to 23 challenge, I'm reading 23 minutes per day, every day as an action of self love, as an investment into myself, and as a way of providing myself with some consistency in this ever changing world. Hoping that you will join me along in this journey by liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and dropping some comments down there in that comment section so that there's an actual dialogue going on. Having in mind that while I have several decades of experience as an educator, as a curriculum writer, and a dancer, I am not the know-all be-all for this book. I'm simply providing a space for dialogue. Well, this week I read pages 244 through 284, and let me get my notes so I can give you my takeaways. Go ahead and feel free to like and subscribe while I'm getting these notes. Takeaway number 1 is Baffled. About a month after returning to Oakland, Osumari sat down with Everybody Dance Center to request a slot to teach dance classes. Osumari was baffled when the owners countered her request with an invitation to buy the studio. This was puzzling because she knew that there was already another competitor in the area that was actually looking to expand. But sometimes things don't make sense until they make sense. Osumari purchased the studio after consulting with her loved ones, and ironically and sadly, the competitor was murdered one day after the paperwork was signed. The former owners said that they knew Osumare could continue the diversity present in the studio programming, and this was true. The instructional programming offered by Osumare and the other instructors continued to decenter ballet and modern dance forms by offering forms that were culturally relevant to the population in the area. Takeaway number 2 is be a pioneer. The 1982 issue of City Arts Monthly had this quote from Osumare: "You have to be a pioneer." This was a reference to both the work of Katherine Dunham and the work being done by Osumare, which would eventually include, or not too far eventually, very soon, include the 1984 Olympic Arts Festival in Los Angeles. That's so amazing. Like, she choreographed the events for the Olympics. That's so amazing. Some of us might think that diversity, equity, and inclusion work is new, or maybe at least the terminology is new. But in the 1970s, DEI work was already being done by Everybody's Creative Arts Center and its extension, City Center Dance Theater. Not only did the center offer culturally relevant programming, the leadership team was diverse, offering various talents and coming from different backgrounds. There's a saying that if you look at the leadership team, you can see where an organization places its values. The leadership team of ECAC made it obvious that varied voices were valued. And this value was supported by the organization's pioneering work in multicultural programming through music and through dance. Takeaway number 3, the Alice. "Don't touch the Alice" was one of the last statements Malonga Cascalor made to Mayor Jerry Brown. It was a reference to the city's attempt to build a school for the arts, thus failing to acknowledge the impact of the Alice Community Arts Center that was already there. This is an example of the changing of the guards and how various leaders have varied ideas of what's of importance and value. The crazy thing is, these notes were actually taken from Osumare's essay, "The Fierce Freedom in Their Souls," included in the book Hot Feet and Social Change. So when I read the Alice in this book, Dancing in Blackness, it felt familiar. So when I read the Alice was like third or the fourth location of Osumare's organization due to the economical change in the Bay Area, I understood this a little more. This second point of contact allowed me a deeper understanding of its value, of the value of the Alice. The more I engaged with it, the better I understand its value. I believe that this is a concept that works well in dance as well as other aspects of the world. But what say you? Let me know in the comments below. Remember to like, subscribe, to share, and stay blessed. Spread a good word. I'll see you next time.